We're demonstrating, showing you how this fan works and operates through the application and remote control. It is something that you may be interested in, and we're going to show you how to set up and install. So let's get right to it. We have a 24-inch LED light and ceiling fan. We're going to unbox it, show you what it's about. It's nicely protected. We're going to take it out of its cardboard box. We have a remote control and a cradle that slides in, and we need to supply 2 AAA batteries that fit into the compartment. You're given hardware so you can hang up on the wall. We're going to hang our remote control already on the wall, like so, out of the way. We have here is the bracket needs to be disassembled. We're given a pair of gloves, hardware kit, anchor screws. We have some screws that need to be placed back on, and a ceiling installation guide, an instruction manual that you can go over. Removing the cover, we have some leads to hook up, ground, load, and neutral. We have a lanyard leash so you can hang free onto your bracket. Find a location, place up, and start to lock down to your outlet brackets. When all secured and screwed down, make sure everything is nice and level to your liking. You have your leads to hook up. Find an area of interest to hook up your hooks, so this way you can work hands-free. Then take your leads and match like for like, load for load, neutral for neutral. Place on the screw and start to screw down on the opposite ends. Hook your ground up to the ground area. With the help of a friend, or simply hook up, match the open ends, slide up, rotate clockwise, and lock down. With the remaining 2 bolts, place into the closed circles and lock down for security. With the fan ready to turn on, turn your AC on. The light starts to come on from a low to a high. It lights up on the outer rim. The inner rim, it's black and it's a cool color. With the remote control, we have a number of features and functions to go over. This is what the remote control looks like, and you have a number of features, like 13 of them. You have your all off in red, short press to turn on and off the light, color, fan, and all. It's a remote control and application driven. You have your fan mode by short press. You have your fan direction and your wind. This is called a rocker. It'll rotate in the fan, optional. This fan does not include it. You have your forward and reverse, your fan speeds, your white light, short press to turn on and off the white light, your Kelvin color temperatures, and more. We'll just briefly go over the remote control and show you how to set up the app. It's already paired on the remote control. You could turn on to any of the speeds. We're going to turn on to speed number 3. The fan is spinning. We're going to hit the light switch. The light goes off and goes on. We're going to brighten up the light to the maximum. And we're going to minimize it down to the minimum. We're going to change the Kelvin. We're going to brighten up the light so you can see the Kelvin being changed, and maximize the Kelvin. We have here that looks like a bell or a triangular thing. That's your color, your changes. And then we hit down. And we have a different design. We'll give you a different angle. We'll shut the lights off so you get to see the design. As we have on the outer side, you can see the way the colors of the design is circling it like a rainbow going around. We'll change it to the opposite, solid colors, as you can see, as it's breathing. We have a timer. As you can see, it flashes for the amount of time. That is the norm. We could turn on and off the light by hitting the light switch, and that disables the low light RGB coloring. We'll switch on over to the application and show you how to set that up. Smart Life application. Open up. You have an on and off switch 3 times quickly on and off, then allow to rest for 5 seconds and back on. 1, 2, 3. And we're ready to add the device. It gave a blink. If you cannot get your light to do that, you won't be able to add. Smart fan light. Enter your password for your Wi-Fi. Hit the next and allow the unit to set up. You get a check mark and done. We are now ready to use our application. We have here is white, color. I could simply just bring it to any color I want. I could turn off and on the unit. I could lower the brightness and raise it to 100%. I could choose the solid colors as you see above. I could add colors and delete. I could do a scene. Red, green, blue, all these scenes. Just pick one. You got at least 30 scenes. Colorful anti-clock rainbow. That we can do on here by hitting the down button. Choose the ones that you like. You have a speed from 50% to 100%. You can make it go fast or slow. You have the basic, water, meteor, stacked, falling, follow, floating, flash, bounce. Let's go back to flash. Bounce, shuffle, flicker, and open. And they're all in the main app there. You have your light on top. Let's go back to the white. You have your light on top. Audio that you could simply put your voice to it, clap, and it'll do its dance and whatnot. You have your fan. Control your fan speed by turning on and off. Your normal mode shows as a coffee cup, and your nature mode, which is fluctuating. Forward and reverse. Then you got 4 dashes for a countdown. You have a cloud timer, a switch gradient that you can turn on and off the lights for security and so forth and dim them down. You have your light strip line order, or your RGB. You have to confirm to get out. Your light strip length. Your power on behavior. And do not disturb on and off. You could go to the pencil on the upper right, and it gives you some additional smart fan light controls. You can control your device or more devices through the application of your list. This is your smart fan. Very simple and easy to use. You're looking for a fan for your kids' room, living room, entertainment needs, and more? RGB colors to do a lot with the application over the remote control. This is a fan you may be interested in for your household needs. I hope you enjoy your product if this is something that you are looking for.